All right. Aloha. Thanks for watching my channel, All Good Things and All Good Time. But it's a good day to be alive. Where it's all good here. So, got some really bad news. My mom is, her health has been compromised. She's had a stroke. So I'm gonna fly home to Northern California and spend some time with her. She seems to be recovering pretty well. And hopefully that just continues. And there's a lot of other good reasons to go back to Northern California. A lot of things I can do there. I'm gonna try to do some open mic stand-up comedy, and visit some friends. Maybe try to get in shape while I'm there. Go on some cool hikes and stuff. And anyway, yeah. But there's a website called Helping Maui. Anyway, and they have three programs, two programs, one application, and that is for both a lease program where they are actively securing 12-month leases on Maui properties. Some are short-term rentals, which are mostly in West Maui and South Maui. Others are already long-term rentals and are scattered throughout the island. In all cases, this organization will, CNHA, leases the unit from the owner. So you sign a lease agreement directly with CNHA, which is the Council for Native Hawaiian Advancement. Yeah, so there's that, and then there's the host housing support program. So for like people who've taken in their families, they can get some reimbursement. Or if someone takes somebody in rent-free, they can get reimbursement from these guys, right? So that's cool, because there's a lot of that out there. And so there's those two things. But then there's a third program where if you if you want 50 grand as a loan that will be forgiven to build a place like a little ohana, if you get your plans for that, they'll pay for it. So, and I think that one is like, it reads like, let's see, there it is. So, homeowners with approved plans to build accessory dwelling units and willing to host a displaced fire impacted family for up to three years can qualify for a $50,000 forgivable loan. And I don't know if that implies or infers that would be rent-free for 3 years. But if that were the case, of course, that would be pretty attractive, obviously. Anyway, those are the three systems. The 50 grand to build a unit, the host help, money for people who've taken in friends and family and put them in an extra room and not charge them rent, or and so on. So, or maybe they are and they like to not charge rent and they'd like to get reimbursement from these guys instead. I think that might be an option worth exploring. And then the lease program, where they're trying to take either long-term or short-term rentals and turn them into longer-term rentals and put people in there for a year, I think, is the goal. So I think that's what's going on. I think FEMA's trying to get those lease agreement deals or whatever, and I don't know. I got some calls from them wondering if I should be on a list, and so, yeah. We'll see what happens, but for now, myself and I think there's 500 families here in along with me and my son here at this one hotel, and there's like more than 6,000 people or families displaced. I guess it's people, and I don't know how many families that is, but it's interesting anyway. And yeah, so that's what's the helpingmaui.org is, I think, the website for the, what was it, the Cultural Native Hawaiian Advancement, CNHA. They're the ones putting it all together and trying to coordinate it, I guess, from a central standpoint. And that is the latest news that I have seen with regard to the fire. My one friend, Adam, thinks that they're really getting close to wanting to try to push us out. But I gotta go home. I'm gonna try to get in the good graces. I'll try to make it so my son can check us in while I'm gone. I'm gonna try to go for, more than 4 days. I gotta check in every 4 days. So I'm gonna go home and drive around the Bay Area and Sacramento and do as much stuff as I can and see as many friends as I can and all that. See if I can do a little open mic stand-up comedy and spend, of course, as much time as I can with my mom and her wonderful husband. Thank God she has him. So, but yeah, it's tough, man. And my brother had a stroke too, so that's all my family that aren't my kids, other than cousins, and got an uncle, I guess. So, what else is there? Life is good. I mean, other than all that stuff and the town and all that. I mean, I recently talked to an old friend who has the best exercise and eating habits of anybody I've ever known. So I'm kind of drawing some inspiration from that, which is exciting. And I've been swimming a lot. This is the first thing I've been doing a lot of the last couple days. So probably gonna go do some more of it. I figured out in this pool, it's shaped like a whale. So I've been doing rainbow laps in a pool where I do flip turns off of two walls that are basically on the same, on the same plane. But it's the shape of a whale, kind of like me. So, but hopefully that'll help. Yeah. So anyway, but is that everything? I don't know. I don't have any notes. I just keep looking at this paper for no reason. Yeah, I mean, I've said already everything. I got stories and stuff, but we'll skip all that today. What else? Yeah. Merry Christmas. That's yeah, that's it. About to go have dinner with my son. It's great spending time with him. He's a good kid. Stays up all night, but he's a good kid. He'll wake up at like noon and be like, yeah, I'm up. I'm like, no, you're not. I'll see you at like 2 or 3. Tell you what, stupid screens, stupid algorithms and things that keep you awake from your computer or your phones. Can't believe my son can't figure it out, but it's all good. He will, and he's getting better. It's just nice to see him sleep. He hasn't always been able to sleep without being, accosted at his other house. Anyway, so, Merry Christmas. Life is good, The only thing you got control of is your attitude. So, have a good one. And, Northern California's a super beautiful place. So, I look forward to seeing it and going there and having a rental car. And, gee whiz. It's the holiday season, so, I feel like is there anything else about Lahaina that's in the news? I don't know. We'll see. I wonder how soon they're going to try to get us out of here, or are they going to find us something cool? It would be a lot more fun to have a kitchen. I really, really, really like to cook. I've been cooking since I was 9 years old, and I worked in like 35 restaurants. So I've seen a lot of good food cooked. I've worked in some kitchens back in the day, and it would be fun to be able to cook. That's all. That's one luxury I look forward to having again. So yeah. I don't know what to tell you. I'm just with this kid all the time now. This 20-year-old kid, pandemic kid. So he's 20, but he's really like 17. And we're gonna try to get him another job soon if he doesn't get. We thought he had a job. It sounded like he was hired. Even got a message from the GM. But it's been 2 weeks, and we can't handle waiting any longer. So this place is close by. He knows the general managers of 2 places right next door. Oh, it's interesting. The general manager of the West End, who was formerly at the Ritz-Carlton, is now on Oahu. He was also just in San Francisco for a while, but he's on Oahu. Mike Cass. And he's in the news like every day. Hawaii now, it's the Aloha Ina or something. Aloha Ina hotel. And he's just all over the news anyway. A lot of people on the west side know who Mike Cass is, and so it's just kind of interesting. Because he was at the Westin right up till the fire, probably, I'm pretty sure. Which is, I was working in a restaurant in that building, but not for the Westin. So I would see him occasionally. But anyway, it's nice to see him doing well and in the news. And yeah, I guess that's everything, you know. Merry Christmas, Happy New Year. I'll be talking to you soon. Try to get out on the ocean and capture some beautiful stuff. Maybe go for a hike finally. It's been the longest time that I've not been in the mountains, the last 4 months. So I need to get up there. One of my favorite things to do is go find fruit in the mountains. There's guava often everywhere. And if you can find it, you can sometimes find some Leoleo, passion fruit. Sometimes you can find enormous amounts of it, like bags full, as much as you can carry. And that is just the greatest fruit ever, Leoleo. So, yeah, hopefully I'll get that done. And of course I'll enjoy doing so, and it'll make me healthy, help me get in shape, and all that good stuff. So, thank you for watching, and again, have a great Christmas. Of course, it's a beautiful day here in Hawaii. Whales are here. I hope to get some whale footage for you other than myself, and some dolphin footage too. These huge pods are like 300, 400, 500 dolphins at a time, just like cruise by right here. You never know when, but a couple times a week at least. So I'd love to get lucky and be able to get out there and just become immersed right among them and be able to film that. That's kind of one of my dream objectives with my camera, and amongst all the other beautiful places I'd like to go, and just keep bringing the camera and showing you in case you know, you can't get out or you don't know about these places. You know what I'm saying? All right. Thank you for watching, and appreciate your comments, your kindness.